Okay, hello. I'm doing another video. This one's gonna be a little bit more complicated, but this one is, I'm gonna try to make it as simple as possible because I feel like a lot of, generally moms, but dads too, you jump into a haircut and you get to the top and you go, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do now? How do I do this? So this is how you do it. I'm gonna do it as simple as possible and with kind of a format so that you don't get lost and you know what to do. So, this is my friend. He wears his hair, it's gonna be short through the back and the sides, but he wants it longer on top. So I'm gonna spritz that with water, and then I'll show you how to do the top and kind of the bangs, even though guys don't tend to really wear bangs, but so that it all flows. I feel like this is the most intimidating part of trying to do a haircut. Number one, because it's what you see when somebody walks, you know, they lead with their face, obviously, but then also you get lost and you can't figure out what to do. So you're always gonna come back to this section right at the top. It's whether you think of the top of the head. So you've got kind of this curve of the head. So we're going to comb that hair down. We're not worried about that hair. And then the same on this side. Find that curve of the head, and we're only worried about everything above it. So this is, sorry, watch your heels. There. So all we're worried about is this top section of hair. So what you're going to do, you're going to start with thinking of it as like freeway lines. You're going to cut the hair with those freeway lines, and then you're going to check it going the opposite direction. So you're going to start going this way and finish going the opposite. And then I'll show you how to do the bangs. So when we start with this front section and we've got one piece of hair, and I know for him he doesn't want a ton cut off, so I'm just going to start with one section, and then I'll go this way so you can see me. I'm going to find that piece, and that's what I'm going to measure everything against. So I'm going to do this, my center freeway line. Let's see, where's the piece that I cut? Right there. And I'm just going to follow that all the way down. Oops. So if I follow that all the way down, pick up that stripe or that freeway section all the way, and I'm going to use the piece that I cut before it and follow it down. Then I'm going to move to either side. So we did the center, now we're going to do the lanes on either side of that. And try to find a piece of what you just cut that you can measure it against. And then you're going to take that freeway stripe down, and then you're going to come to the other freeway stripe to the next side, follow that all the way down, and try to find a piece, or what we would call a guide, that tells you how long to make the next new cut. So here's my next section, and it all comes back to that one piece, because this piece guided us the front way, and then it guided us to either side of the next section. I hope that makes sense. So now that I've done it, I've done like 5 sections. Look up just a little bit, and I'm going to kind of do his hair like the bang area. And basically, you don't want like a bowl cut, but you want it to be straight across. If I know that he always goes this way, then I'm going to over direct the opposite way and trim here. Or if I know he always goes this way, no, I said that already. If I know he always goes that way, then I'm going to over direct this way so that it falls kind of a little bit shorter to longer. But if he wants it just straight across, I start in the center and work my way out to one side and then the other side. That way you get the best chance of it being even. With guys' hair, a lot of time too, I'm gonna have you turn that way. I kind of look and make sure that there's not this big drop-off line, so that makes it easier if there's hair that you don't know what to do with. Then I'm gonna check it by going in the opposite, rather than freeway going down, now my freeways are gonna come across. So when I do that, I always stand from behind, I comb it up straight, and then I'm gonna look. And if there's any weird extra long pieces, I'm gonna trim those. And then I'm going to get some of that out of the way, do a new stripe, see how it kind of goes, I don't know if you can see, hopefully you can see that. It kind of goes up and down and up and down. I want to just take a little bit of that off and see. Obviously, since I've cut hair for a really long time, I can make it pretty even. But if it's not, you can even it up, and you'll be able to tell if maybe on one side you went shorter and then it goes longer, or the other way. And then when you come to kind of that curve of the head right here, you want to hold it and just make sure that there's not like a big drop off like this. And you'll just round it. Comb it and round it. That'll give a better finish. And there you go. Hopefully that breaks it down a little bit on how to trim the top of the hair and not be so intimidated and feel like you're getting lost in what you're trying to cut. So I hope that helps. Hope that's easy as it can be. So good luck.